The truth is, I have no idea who I'll end up being, or being with, what gender preference we choose to call ourselves. Brave slipped in our voice when finding that our sexuality may not need any label, knowing we could be nobody other than ourselves.
Never had the courage to show him the notes he had left written on my heart. Never thanked him for teaching me to make music out of misfortune. In 2011, a heart attack reached through his tightened chest and snatched the life out of a man that's spent 6 years filling silence in my chest with music. I missed the funeral. I wonder how many times he smiled on his last day.
Like a bigger idiot when you recognize the skin you hide in is the same skin your friends run from. And you are no more deserving of this safety than the person standing next to you. I did not earn this privilege.
My parents and I sat separated by the dinner.
S.P.E.A.K is the College Union's Poetry Slam Invitational. It's the competition that we get a team to send to every year. It is just a national competition for colleges for slam poetry. For our level, it's the biggest competition there is. The way we prepare is we have a process of putting the slam team together, which is the first part, and that takes the whole entire fall semester. Through that, the poets are writing on their own and developing their poetry just for the finals. Once the finals are over, then we start doing stuff as a team and getting coaching. We spend the first duration of the season writing, trying to get as many new poems as we can out, as many group pieces. After the writing portion is done, we have our performing and crafting and finishing the fine-tuning of stuff. And that is just working on stage presence, what things look like when you're in front of an audience, where to emphasize words. What are the best things you can do on stage to help your message come that much more forward across to an audience rather than just the words? It's the reason why we're up on stage.
Because I've always been more sink than swim, always heavy and scaleless, a naked bottom feeder feasting on the dead of myself, resting at the bottom of my shallow depths, because I've always been more catfish than woman. A choir of Rottweilers for the never-ending bounty on my head, for the never-ending feeling that someone or something wants me dead. To time travel while black is enough to get you killed, no matter which epic lived, whether transatlantic or post-traumatic, still seen as slave, your body, still seen as target, no matter the time period your existence has always been sacrificial. You were born to become a lamb, silenced your mouth, a mass grave of dead language, speaking in the dialect of the burnt flesh of those who knew what the flesh never forgets.
We're going to the competition with the intention to win, with the intention to win first place, not only for a national scale, but for a state itself.